To me, thank you very much. By the power of technology, of course, we go to the live eye in a new twist on Pilates. Here's Nalini Sharma to tell you more about it. Good morning to you.
Inhale down, 2, 3.
Oh dear. Okay. This is what I do for my job in the morning. We are at Lagree studio, and this is a brand new exercise method. It is located, the studio, at 435 Spadina Road, and I have to say, it is really hard because you are using muscles that, okay. Oh my gosh, Francis. Oh, that's hard, Francis. That you didn't know that you had. Okay, come in here. First of all, what is this? Because this is the first time I've ever seen a machine like this. It's sort of Pilates-ish, but it's to a whole new level.
Exactly. This is the Megaformer machine. It's called the M3. Its predecessors represent modifications of the Pilates reformer. So the exercise method is really predicated on the principles of Pilates, but the machine is designed in such a way to deliver a much more intense workout and to really achieve the goal of body transformation from the perspective of your fat muscle composition.
Now, you say that if you do this, you're doing this exercise, and you're doing it correctly. A class is 50 minutes long. You can burn anywhere from 600 to 800 calories.
Right, exactly. Not only can you burn from 600 to 800 calories, even in some Mega Man classes, we burn, up to 1,000 calories. But after the exercise is over, since you are focusing on the slow twitch muscles, you will continue to burn fat for up to 30 hours after your workout.
You know what's really hard about it? I mean, first of all, I like to see that there's a good mix of men and women, because often when you get exercises such as these or a system like this, Pilates-ish, men tend to shy away from it. But then you're looking at the men doing it, and their muscles are twitching. They're really working hard.
Absolutely. Well, that lends itself really. It's the intensity of the workout and the safety of it, because it is totally low impact. So what we do get is we find, many men don't fear losing their man card coming here and doing the workout. And we also find that we get young and old people. So our classes are men and women ranging from 16 years of age to 65, even 70 years of age, because it is very safe to do.
Okay, Francis, I'm going to jump back into the class here. This is Lagree Studio. We're going to be hanging out with them all morning doing these very intense exercises, and I can tell you, it's hard. You're watching CP24 Breakfast. Good morning.
All right, now this morning, this is a new twist on Pilates that we found out about a little bit already with Nalini Sharma. Now, Nalini, I must ask you, because you seem to be, well, I shouldn't say straining yourself, but you were mentioning that it was hard. Let me figure. On a scale of 1 to 2, how hard?
1 to 2?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 2, how hard is this that you're doing this morning?
A 5.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah. First of all, look at my wrists. They're extremely small. Yeah. I have like the smallest. I have like the wrist of a baby, and my arms are really weak. So this is a good exercise for me because it will help strengthen the weak parts on me. So this is very weak for me.
All right, and you look a little different. You look a little. I was going to say you look buffed. After that one little piece you did, you look buffed this morning,
really?
By the way. No.
Okay, good.
No.
Francis is going to be very happy to hear that, by the way, that after just 1 minute that I'm buffed. That's what they're saying.
Works
that
well.
I've already transformed myself.
Yeah, you're a completely different person.
All right, now we're going to move on to a different exercise here. And now, Francis, we were talking about that this is new. This is new to Canada, but it's really all over the world.
Right. Well, it is. There are 50 studios in California. Up until 3 years ago, it was predominantly a California method.
Right. This goes up. This goes up.
Exactly. Within the last 3 years, it has grown to every major metropolitan market throughout the United States, And there are now international locations in Hong Kong, London, Sydney. There's one opening in Paris and now Canada for the first time.
Now, you made a really good sort of celebrity connection, which, that kind of helps people identify, how quickly people can lose weight. And that is what the cover of...
I believe it's Us Magazine. The latest example is Khloe Kardashian,
right,
who lost 20 pounds. And the cover states, how I lost 25 pounds. And the way she did it really was, going to Pilates Plus in Encino, which is exclusively a Lagree studio, a Lagree fitness studio.
Now, this lunge that I'm doing here, you would typically do this for 2 minutes in a class?
You do it for 2 minutes in a class. You'll hold then the lunge position for a minute, for up to 30 seconds, and then you'll hold it for another 30 seconds and just move this leg in and out, holding the lunge. If you move that leg in and out, bringing the carriage in and out.
And
so we call that a carriage kick.
You have to hold it, but you also sort of have to, you're giving up that resistance there, and then you're using it again to pull back the machine.
Exactly.
Which is the hardest thing to do.
It is. It's all slow and controlled movements where we try to eliminate entirely the effect of momentum, because your natural inclination when it's hard is to do it quicker, to utilize momentum to aid you.
Yeah.
What we do is we make people go down very, very slow. We have them hold it at the bottom for a second to eliminate any bounce, and then to come up very, very slow.
Yeah, it's hard. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's hard. Francis, the first class is free, and then people buy packages after?
Exactly.
Or you can just drop in if you want as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, I have to say that's hard. I'm going to chat with some of the guys here. Okay, good morning. I didn't get your name.
Keegan.
Keegan, yes. I noticed that, okay, first of all, you're shaking, which is good news. That's good news.
It's so intense. I've done a lot of different exercises, a lot of different fitness regimens.
Yeah.
This is by far the hardest I've ever done.
Yeah, and I always find that when you do classes like this, I was telling Francis, a lot of times men don't like to do Pilates. It seems, they think it's more for women, but it's really hard, and it's using muscles that I don't think any man or woman would normally use.
Exactly. I come from a track and field background, so a lot of the movements,
clearly, you do.
a lot of the movements I'm used to are really fast and really very powerful, but this definitely slows everything down, so it's beneficial. It aids in the exercises that I usually do. So.
All right, Keegan, thank you for that. I'm going to jump back on the machine. You're watching CP24 Breakfast, and we are at Lagree Studio this morning.
New twist on Pilates. We've been saying that all morning long, and it truly is. Thanks to Nalini Sharma, we've got a lot of info on this brand new exercise thrill, I guess. Tell us more about it.
Steve, thanks for that. This is Lagree Studio, and we've been talking about, yes, it's Pilates-ish, but if you sort of remove that, it is Pilates, but, fully ramped up. It is far different than anything that I've seen or tried. Now, Francis, this is a brand new studio here. You've been open just recently, and we did a scale of 1 to 10. Now, by the way, the first class is free, so keep that in mind. On a scale of 1 to 10, you would start off at a 1. So walk me through quickly the different sort of levels here. This would be a 1.
Right. Well, exactly. Assuming that this machine can deliver intensity up to a scale of 10, what we've been doing so far is introducing people with 2s and 3s types of workout. This would be kind of a beginner move. It's the reverse plank to pike. You see, all the movements are done very, very slow in order to target the slow twitch muscles. So this is a core exercise that would kind of be a beginner core exercise.
Okay, and up here now we have, this is Keegan.
And here now all of the beginner moves, really, the easy stuff is done on the front of the machine. On the back of the machine, you actually have to pull the weight or the resistance on the carriage. Okay. So these would be more difficult. And what this is a giant catfish with a pusher. So
this would be what, a 5?
This would be a 5, roughly around a 5.
Okay, and who do we have here on the end?
Ryan here at the end is doing what we call a reverse giant spoon with a tricep dip. And what he's doing is he's lifting his back so it's parallel with the ceiling and pulling the resistance on the carriage at the same time.
Can I just say, as I wrap here and throw it a break, you're watching CP24 Breakfast. I did try this, by the way, and it looks easy, but it really is not. This is this is a 10. This is a 10, and that's Ryan, by the way. You're watching CP24 Breakfast. We are at Lagree Studio this morning. First class, by the way, is free. I'm sorry, Ryan, you have to keep going.
Yes. 10 more.
for TV. Good morning.
We've learned a lot, and many of us have gotten fit just watching the exercise this morning. Nalini Sharma has been teaching us a new twist on Pilates. How are you?
Steve, thanks for that. Yeah, this is Lagree Studio. It's 435 Spadina Road. It's in the Forest Hill area. It's the first studio of its kind in Canada. Now, they've opened up all over the world, and it's basically, I mean, Pilates to a completely, different level. Francis, what do you want people to know about the studio as well as the classes?
The studio is located in Forest Hill.
Yeah.
The classes run all day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Whenever you want to work out, we're here. You can buy single sessions or packages.
And the first class is free. This move is called scrambled legs. I thought it was scrambled eggs.
It is actually scrambled eggs. It's called scrambled eggs, but that's how we got to scrambled eggs, was from scrambled legs.
Yeah, which is, I mean, you can see that her muscles are shaking there, and that's really the point of this type of workout, that you have to get to that muscle fatigue.
Yeah, exactly.
You burn the fat and then you build the muscle.
You get to muscle failure with every muscle in the body during this workout, and it causes you to have to stop, take 3 to 5 seconds to recover, and then keep going.
Now, it is, you burn anywhere from minimum 600 calories in some classes all the way up to 1,000 calories you can burn with this. And even though nobody's going fast here, they're all really slow, controlled movements.
Exactly. It's different from, many of the other formats out there. Is specifically designed to be conducted slow, steady movements, 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out with every movement, because it needs to target the slow twitch muscles, so that after the workout, restoration of those muscles will continue to burn calories and fat for the next 30 hours.
Okay, now it's a 50-minute class, and I didn't even get your name. I'm sorry, I'm talking to you while you're shaking.
I'm Nick.
It's a good look for everybody, mostly because I'm not sweating and you are. I like it.
Thanks.
It's hard work.
Well, right now my biceps are burning, but the twitch is a great feeling.
It is a great feeling, and I like the fact that there have been lots of men in this class, which typically I find in some of the classes men don't sign up for. So the fact that you've got that good balance, I think that's great. Again, anywhere from 600 calories per session all the way up to 1,000, and you'd recommend it?
I would definitely recommend it. Been a personal trainer for 13 years. Never heard of this machine before. Heard about it about a month ago. Been here every day since. No days off.
No days off? You do it every day?
Maybe 1 or 2.
1 or 2 days off. I bet he takes no days off. Look at him. All right, it's Ryan, right?
It's Ryan, yeah.
Ryan, thank you for that. All right, Steve, there you go. This is Studio Lagree, and it's in the Spadina Road area, Forest Hill, 435. First class is free, and by the way, they have classes literally all day, 7 days a week. This week alone, they have 87 classes to choose from. So there you have it.
Nalini, everybody, the consensus here in the newsroom is that we should have a talk with Ryan about how sad they are for his shoulders and his biceps. You can mention that to him, okay?
Yeah, he needs some work, huh? He needs some work. Ryan needs some work. Look at him. He should work on it himself.
Poor Ryan. Poor Ryan. Poor Ryan.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
Enough of you, Ryan.
Okay. We do sometimes make some noise when it's important. We're going to make some extra noise tomorrow morning on CP24 Breakfast. We'll tell you what that means when we get back here in a couple. Don't go too far.